What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my third Browns free agent target video of the week. So, yeah, we have officially hit the halfway point in this series. As, of course, I have two more individual videos coming up, and then I wrap it all up on Sunday with five more free agent targets. So that'll, of course, bring the total to 10 free agent targets for the Cleveland Browns. And it'll just be hilarious when, once again, I get none of these right. Because, honestly, I don't know what the heck the Browns are going to do in free agency. Like, logic says they're going to be active and trying not only to make this team better, but to prove to Myles Garrett that they're not rebuilding and that they are indeed trying to get back to the playoffs. Because that's mainly the reason why Myles wants out. He doesn't believe the Browns are built to win right now. That's why he wants out. It's not about money, according to him. It's about the fact that, he thinks the Browns are setting up for a rebuild. Which, yeah, Joe Bitonio is coming back. I don't think he'd be coming back for a rebuild. Right? I mean, I don't think he'd want to put his body on the line again another year for a rebuild. So that should tell you all you need to know. Now, before I get into today's free agent target, I got some other news to talk about. As earlier today, Browns did something that we all expected them to do, and they restructured Deshaun Watson's contract yet again, as Tom Pelissero broke it down earlier today on Twitter, and I quote, "Cap clearing season. Browns did a simple restructure on Deshaun Watson's contract, clearing $35.8 million. And this move puts the Browns under the salary cap, which means they can now go out and make, any moves that they want. Now, he also followed that up with this right here, and I quote, "The Browns have now paid out the vast majority of Deshaun Watson's 5-year, $230 million fully guaranteed contract. All that's left is a minimum salary this season and a $46 million salary in 2026, and then that's it. And I don't even think he'll make it on the Browns to next season. Probably just going to cut his ass June 1st next year, right? June 1st, 2026. That's what I think's going to happen. Yeah. And it's sad because, man, I remember when we made the trade, I was low-key hyped. Because, of course, at that time, we didn't have the allegations stuff come out, right? And we're thinking, oh, yeah, we're trying to go for that thing, right? Yeah, we're trying to, become a powerhouse. Well, I mean, it was fun for a little while. Dude has barely been on the field, whether it's suspension or injury. Oh, backfire. $230 million. Oh, brother. Yeah. And to this day, we're still wondering who was the leading force in this trade. Was it ownership or the front office? Well, people say it was ownership, right? But then you have some people that say it was the front office. It could have been both. Who knows? But anyways, all that I care about is the fact that Deshaun will most likely not be on the Browns by training camp 2026. I'd be shocked if he's still in the Browns. Well, regardless, he'll be gone in 2 years anyway, so that's good. Yeah. Now, with that being said, let's get into today's free agent target for the Cleveland Browns. And once again, it's a former Ohio State Buckeye, and it's a guy that the Browns really wanted a few years ago. But unfortunately, they weren't able to get him. As I'm talking about former Buckeye slash Denver Bronco slash Seattle Seahawk, Dre'Mont Jones. Yeah, I was so sure he was going to be a Buckeye when the Broncos let him go. I mean, he's from Cleveland. He went to St. Ignatius High School, right outside of Cleveland. And I was like, this is the most Browns guy ever. And it's like, wait, he went to Seattle? Huh? I know the Browns were heavily in on him and Hargrave. And I believe they're both going to be free agents now. So do the Browns try to go back to one of those two? I'd love it. Honestly, I would put Dre'Mont Jones at tackle, let him feast next to Dalvin, right? And then they go out and get like a cheaper edge rusher, like a Matthew Judon or something. Unless they really like what Double O brings to the table. Maybe they draft one. Abdul Carter. Imagine. No, but for real though, like, I don't know what they're gonna do, but I would love to see the Browns bring in Dre'Mont Jones for real this time. Now you look at Dre'Mont's stats, right? And yeah, he's been solid. Of course, in Denver, he was really good. But what I loved the most was the fact that the last 2 years in Seattle, he did not miss a game. Now, he didn't start every game, as you see, but he was essentially an Iron Man in Seattle. Now, his stats, not the greatest, but still, he was solid, considering the supporting cast he had around him. Just imagine what this dude would do with freaking Myles Garrett and like Dalvin Tomlinson, and then we go and get like another stud D end in free agency or the draft. Like an Abdul Carter, bro. How ungodly awesome would that be? How disgusting would that be if we had Garrett, Jones, Dalvin, or Hall? You know, can't forget about my guy, Mike Hall. And Abdul Carter. Ah, man. I gotta stop. I'm starting to fantasize again. When I start fantasizing, things never go right. So I'm just gonna stop doing that. Now, it would not surprise me if the Browns went out and traded for a pass rusher or something, because that's usually what AB does. But if he's gonna make a trade for anybody, it's gonna be for a receiver. He's got to continue the trend. He has to. You gotta go and trade for DK Metcalf or something, fool. Keep it up. Oh, you don't want DK? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I would love DK on the Browns. One thing is his attitude. I mean, would he be able to mesh well with Kevin? Right? Kevin's ho hum looking ass. Because Kevin, he has a certain aura around him, right? He's not a high energy guy like a Pete Carroll. I mean, when he gets excited, he can get crazy. Oh, but yeah, I would absolutely love to have Dre'Mont Jones on the Browns. You know, essentially make it what it should have been a couple years ago. I don't even know if they're going to circle back on him. I haven't really heard anything right now. But I mean, if you want to try to prove to Myles Garrett that you are not rebuilding and that you're actually trying to go for being a playoff team again, this is a move that you make. Andrew Berry needs to get on his horse and get working and show Myles that we are actually trying to be a serious team and we're not doing that dumbass rebuild crap again. Like I said, Joel Bitonio would not be coming back for a rebuild because you've seen the things he's had to deal with, right? I mean, the back issues and everything. He would not go out there putting his back and his knees on the line again for a rebuild. I think Joe Thomas even talked to him like, bro, don't walk away unless you are sure that you're done. Because what'll happen is you walk away, and then a few weeks later, you're like, damn it, I'm actually not ready to walk away. Right? And by that time, the Browns have already filled your spot, right? Glad to see Joel's coming back for another year. At least that's good. Maybe with a serious O-line coach, maybe our O-line will be better. Now that we don't have the Jonah Hill cosplayer anymore. Although to this day, I still wish we never got rid of Callahan. But, I mean, can't really blame Bill for wanting to go coach with his son. Although I'm pretty sure Bill wishes he would have stayed in Cleveland. But, hey, it is what it is, right? Leaving Cleveland for weak-ass Tennessee, that's tough. I would love to bring in Dre'Mont. I know I've said it like 5 times already, but I would. It'd be a great move for Andrew Berry, and it would show the fan base and the team that we're trying to be serious, right? So we'll see what happens there. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Let's go through his background info, right? So he's only 28. He just turned 28. So he fits in the age parameters that Andrew Berry follows. We already know. Of course, like I said, he's from Cleveland. Went to St. Ignatius High School right outside of Cleveland. Of course, he went to college at The Ohio State University. And he was drafted by the Broncos in the 3rd round, 71st overall of the 2019 NFL Draft. But yeah, I would absolutely love to bring him into Cleveland. You know, right the wrong from a few years ago when we should have signed him originally, but we didn't. Seattle got him, and he kind of didn't really do that well. I'd love to bring him in and put him with our unit that we have right now, especially with Miles and Dalvin. That'd be awesome. I can't stop talking about it. It would be awesome to see that, right? So we'll see what they do. But got 2 more individual videos coming up, and then I wrap it up on Sunday with my 5 more free agent targets. And then Monday at noon, the chaos begins with the legal tampering period. And of course, if there's any rumors that come out, I'll have a video for it. And then once legal tampering begins, if any reports or rumors come out, I'll make a video. And then if we make any signings, I'll have a video for that. You already know what I do. If you've been watching my stuff for the last couple years since I started this series, you know how I do it. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. As always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. And yeah, man, I mean, it's almost time to get down to business. You know, we'll see what Andrew Berry cooks up for us. I'm willing to bet he will probably make at least 1 trade this offseason. Will it be for a receiver? I don't know. But I'm willing to bet he'll make at least 1 trade. Remember, last year, he made 1, and he almost made 2. He almost got Brandon Ayuk. Remember that? Only thing that stopped us from getting him was the fact that Ayuk didn't want to come here. That kind of pissed off Amari Cooper, but it's almost like the Browns kind of saw his downfall coming. They saw his fall off coming. Because look what happened. The dude didn't do nothing in Buffalo. Talk about a fall off. My God, he fell flat on his face. Ugh. But yeah, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Cleveland Browns free agent target video, as well as any potential Blue Jackets trade that gets made. I'll make a video for that too. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out. Bye. Yeah.